Hi, I'm Peter Rose, founder of Longwood Currency Trading. Forex. Why trade Forex? Why do I feel so strongly about the Forex market as the best financial trading vehicle that we have as retail traders? That's what I want to talk with you about today, and I think it's an important topic because there's so many people out there that are they trade in indices and DAX and Forex and gold and it's you have to understand your risk. I think that's the main thing in looking at it, and also even beyond the risk is the potential gain. Why do something if there isn't a gain? Why buy a piece of real estate if there isn't going to be a gain from it? Why go to a movie if there's going to be a gain of pleasure for you? And so we look at the financial vehicles that are available to us for investment or trading, and we have to pick the best one, because if you try to trade them all, that isn't going to work, right? So I'm out here today. It's a foggy morning. It's early October of 2023. We're moving into autumn. As you can see, I think I was out here the other day and I showed the trees, and they're getting a little golden, and here's Sue's gardens are starting to turn into fall area. And so it's a transition time in our seasons, and looking at the Forex market as the vehicle is a transition maybe in your thought process for what you're going to do to make money. I don't want to make a long video here. This is the second attempt that I've done at this. The first one was over 30 minutes, and I just thought, this is crazy. Who's going to listen to a 30-minute movie? Well, I tend to do longer videos because they're educational. I'm trying to help you, and you can't do that in a short or a 5-minute or a 10-minute video. But this is an opinion, and I don't think it's going to need 30 minutes to go through it in order for you to get what my opinion is. You make up your own opinion. You do whatever you want. But I was in real estate for 40 years, investment real estate. I understand the investment process. I get it, and I understand money. And I've been involved in the financial markets since the early 1970s, getting involved in stocks because that's what everybody was doing then. I traded options, stock options, for 4 years. I've studied commodities, although I never traded them. Got into currencies in 2007 as an academic exercise, as I've said many times, and then started trading a small mini account in 2012. I got tired of writing computer programs and decided I should trade it. But yeah, and then been going strong ever since and trading a 6-figure account now. And no, I don't trade the DAX. I don't trade commodities or index futures or any of that shit. I trade Forex and one pair. Okay, but why? The short answer is, if you go to my website, longwoodcurrencytrading.com, and you go to the currency trading page, there are 7 reasons that I list there as to why I think the currency market is the best investment vehicle that we have available to us. I won't bore you to death by going over those 7 things, but I would suggest that you go to that page and read those 7 things. Because what I'm going to talk about today is the culmination of all of those things, not just another bullet point. Why are we trading? Why are you getting involved in trading? You're not getting in there for shits and grins. You're getting in there because you want to make money. That's the motivating factor. You want to make money. Great. If you're going to be an architect, you wouldn't just all of a sudden pick up a couple of pencils and say you're an architect. If you're going to be a chemist, you don't just go in and say, well, I can mix, sodium in the toilet bowl and blow that up, so I'm a chemist. You take training, right? So whatever it is that you're going to do, if you think you're just going to pick up your freaking phone and when the short MA crosses a long MA, you're going to dump your 200 to 1 leverage and you're going to become wealthy, you're delusional. So just turn this video off. I don't have anything to offer you. But if you're interested in making money, I would advise you to do Forex and not go into real estate. I mean, I just I can't believe these guys that are trading Forex that you're seeing on the videos, and they've obviously made a lot of money. Some of them it's not so obvious. There's the rented Lambos and a lot of flash and shit. But for those that have made a lot of money in Forex, All of a sudden now they're going into real estate. Why would you go into real estate if you've made a ton of money in Forex? So why are they going into real estate? Because they really don't understand what they have with the currency market. And once you get to a certain point where you have all this money, why don't you enjoy life? Why would, and you could trade maybe a couple $1 million account and have fun. Look, I get up in the morning, I look at the price action pattern, 15 seconds. I know whether there's something to do or not to do. And if there's something to do, I do it. And then I brush my teeth and come back. Maybe the order is tripped off. Maybe it hasn't. Generally, if you pick your entry right, you can be out of there in under 2 hours. A lot of the trades that I've made in the last 2 months have been 20-minute, hour-and-a-half trades. You look at them, and they go, and you're out. Or they go in your direction, and you got to sit there and wait, or they go negative on you for a while, and so you just sit there and you wait. If you have to get off to work and you're in a situation like that, you just cut the trade and go. You don't sit there. I've got all day. I'm retired. So I can do things a little bit differently. But look, you're looking at these guys that are doing videos out there. They're trading all day long. You don't want to trade all day long. You can't trade all day long. You got to get to work. You got other things to do in your life. I'm retired. I do have all day. But I'm not going to sit in front of the computer screen trading currencies. That's not the point of my life. That isn't how I want to spend my life. You know, I'm out here now. I have a large position on right now. It's massively against me. Okay, well, it'll turn around or it won't turn around. What difference does it make? Once you become comfortable with your process, and that's what it is, it's a process. I can't think of anything that's simpler to learn how to do than to trade currencies. It's a very complex market. It's very easy to get lost in the tall weeds. That's why you need somebody to kind of filter through stuff and say, well, these are kind of the major things. And there isn't, and I'm just here to tell you, there isn't any other investment vehicle that I can think of where you have more control over your risk and good leverage and the ability to make so much money on an exponentially increasing value as your account size grows. It's really dramatic. But when you get to the point where you know what you're doing and you understand the risks and things, your ability to add to your income and replace your job income and build wealth for yourself for the future, I don't think you can find a better vehicle than the Forex market to do that. And I'm not just a talking head that's doing that, I'm doing it. I have a six-figure account. When I started with minis. It's simple if you know how to parse out all the garbage. If you don't know how to parse it out, find somebody you can trust to teach you how to do that. And you'll see, oh yeah, it's pretty simple. The only thing that's difficult, guys, is are you going to follow the rules or not? If you don't follow the rules, you're going to lose your money. And you got nobody to blame but yourself. So if you're going to be a trader and you're going to try to replace your job income and you're going to try to add to your net worth, you know, $100,000 a year or something like that, or maybe $400,000 a year, whatever number it is that you can think about, you can achieve that. Once you get a solid base of money behind you, the amount of money that you can make is massive. And once you know that you have that skill, you don't have to push the envelope. You don't have to take risks. You trade 5 pips and make $5,000. You're done in 10 minutes. But you do have to have the discipline to step back from the table and then take that money and spend it and enjoy your life. That's what I'm trying to teach you how to do. So I don't know what everybody else is trying to do. Oh, let's make enough money so we can drive a Lambo. Oh, that's a real good use of your time. You're going to spend $200,000 on a Lambo, but you don't have the money to do that. So you're going to put, what, $20,000 down and carry the balance, and you're paying $2,000 a month in car payments, and it costs you $600 to change the oil. That's real smart use of your money, guys. I mean, if you got $5 or $10 million in net worth, maybe you can afford a car like that if you really enjoy the car. But just to have a car, to drive it around so everybody can look at you, you think they're wishing that they were you? That's not the way it works. They're wishing they could knock you in the head and take your car. That's what they're wishing. It's the skill that you're striving to develop which is a manifestation of your discipline and your ability to create rules to be successful. That's where you gain the respect of your peers, not because you drive around in a fancy car or you got a really big bank account. That doesn't make you a good person. If you're a good person, then you have the willingness to go out and help other people and to not be such a pain in the ass in broadcasting everything that you're doing, because you're having fun in your life, and then other people will have fun as a result of being around you. That's a pretty good goal. And I can't think of any way for you to relax better, to make money, to have a fulfilling life, and to provide for your family than if you could just spend some time and learn the Forex market and learn how to trade, learn how to break out from all the complexity, the rules that you need, specific rules to deal with what I call the life cycle of a currency position. I've made it simple. You don't just sit down and trade and there's the market. The life cycle of a currency position is that you do entry analysis, you do position management, and you have exit methodology. Those are the three problems in trading in the Forex market. And I have a solution rule for each one of those problems. Each rule has from 2 to 4 conditions that need to be met before you execute the rule. It just couldn't be any easier than that. And it is easy and it is simple, but learning how to do it is not so easy. It's difficult to learn, but it's simple. Once you figure out a few key things, when you're presented then with a complex aspect of that, for example, reverse compounding or building followed by staging or a combination of those two, or negative staging, you'll go, oh yeah, I get that. And the next thing goes, well, what's my risk? Well, this is my risk. How do I mitigate that risk? You figure out the rule for that, and then you move forward and you do it. It's not a big thing. It's not a big deal. It's easier than working your ass off maybe as a plumber, although there's a lot of friends that are plumbers. It's a really satisfying job. More satisfying than what I did as a computer programmer, sitting there all day long solving problems and all that kind of stuff. There's never a close to my work. At the end of the day, I'd go home to come back the next day to pick up the work that was there. A plumber goes to the job and does something and it's done. He comes back and he moves on to the next thing. That's very satisfying. The question is, I wouldn't want to be a plumber because I don't, look at me, I'm 5'8" and 140 pounds. I'm not built to be a plumber. Look at what you want to accomplish in your life. Where do you want to get to in 40 years? Or if you're already at the 50-year point, how do you want to ride out your later years? Look at that. How much money do you think that you need in order to be comfortable and in order to have the skill, maybe if you don't have enough net worth to draw off of, you have the skill to provide an extra $10,000 a year or $20,000 a year of income on the small amount of money that you do have to invest. Social Security is only going to pay you, I think the average Social Security payment in the U.S. today is $1,400. Combine that with what they call a RMD, required minimum distribution out of your IRA account every year, and you might have a couple of $1,000 or something like that in income, maybe $1,800 a month in income. I don't know where you live, but where I live, $1,800 a month will rent you an apartment and maybe pay your electric bill on a monthly basis, and that's it. You don't have any room for Burger King or anything. Look forward into your life. How much money do you need in order to live? And figure out a way that you can either make that money on an ongoing basis or make a lot of money to have in the bank so that you have something to draw off of as you continue to build that wealth by having a constant stream of income. I'm 74 years old and I'm trading currencies and I'm loving it. If I can do it, well, don't give me any complaints about whether you think you can or you can't do it, because you can do it. And it's worth your while to investigate the real reason why Forex is the best investment vehicle out there for us as retail traders to be able to participate in, to either replace our job income or at least significantly enhance it, and then also to put money away on the side as savings, and not in a savings account, not investing in stocks or real estate. Just put it into a no-load index fund and let it ride, and you'll get 6 to 8% over the long term on that, and that's fine. Peter Rose, Longwood Currency Trading. Have a great day and have a great trading day.